me, Gori, and I was born in South Africa. And when I was born, my mum said that I was born with paintbrushes instead of fingers. And so I was an artist from a very early age, and I never had the confidence to become a professional artist and pursue that as my career. I guess the mortgage payments were more important at that stage. So I decided to pursue a career as an IT consultant in the corporate world. 10 years ago, I was struck down by an incurable disease. One of the symptoms of the disease was that I had incredible fatigue, and in fact the first 3 months I basically fell asleep and didn't really wake up at all. And my wonderful husband over there, he became my sole carer provider. He would do the basic tasks of brushing my teeth, bathing me, spoon feeding me, and as the days progressed, I realized I became an incredible burden on the people around me, and there was an incredible strain put on everybody. One of the other symptoms that affected me was I had terrible chronic pain. My pain used to be on a scale of 1 to 10, about an 8 every day, and I used to have tremors and shakes and sweat a lot from the chronic pain and the muscle spasms that used to happen from the waist down. And so I came to the realization that I was going to have to use a wheelchair to get around for long distances. And so life became completely despairing, and the outlook at the age of 28 was incredibly bleak. There was no prognosis of getting better. I wasn't able to hold down a full-time job. And so my life did a 180-degree turnaround from high-powered IT consultant to kind of laying around not knowing what the future was going to hold at all. And I really sank to an all-time low, and that was when I decided to plot and plan my suicide. And so I have a really personal experience with suicide, and I had the day planned out, I had the method, and it was in the darkest moment for me that I decided to read my Bible, and I believe that God spoke to me and told me that He was going to heal me, and that I would just trust in Him, and that He was going to provide a dog to help me through the dark days. And so I decided at that moment to cling to that ray of hope, and I decided to choose life. And from that moment, the next 5 years I spent in a wheelchair, but from that moment I was able to turn my life around. And as I said, I wasn't able to hold down a full-time job, so I started to go back to my childhood dream of becoming an artist. And I started to reinvent myself and pursue that as my main line. And so now today, I stand here, obviously I am healed and out of a wheelchair. I must tell you about my Max as well. Max came into my life shortly after I made the decision to choose life. And he helped me on a day-to-day basis. He helped me with mobility, so if I dropped something on the floor, he would reach down and pick it up for me. I could go tell him to take messages between me and my husband if I wanted a cup of tea and I was in bed. He used to, his main function was he could sense how much pain I was in. And so whereas my pain threshold was usually an 8 out of 10, he would lay on my legs, stop the muscle spasms, and bring it down right down to a 2 out of 10 that I could take a Tylenol. So he really helped me on a day-to-day basis. And he really helped me as well mentally, just keep going forward during the 5 years. So as I said, I'm obviously healed today, and Max did a wonderful job. I'm now pursuing my dream as a full-time artist and just loving every moment of it. And so because I decided to choose life, I turned my life around 100% again, and now I'm living the dream. So I'll leave you with these 3 points. Number 1, suicide can affect anybody. It's no respecter of person. Number 2, there is hope out there. Hope for me came in the form of the Bible, God, and a wonderful dog. And so number 3, if you choose life, you can start living your dream. I'm living my dream, I'm enjoying life, and so I leave you with that if you choose life, then you can live your dream. Thank you.